This is Wiggum from Clan Red at Omega. Today we're bringing you a new type of video. We're going to show how we plan an attack and then the result of that attack. So when I first took a look at this base, I saw it's an anti-2-star base, and I saw that I wanted to hog it. When you want to go for a GoHo, you have to decide where the double giant bombs are, where the Teslas are, how your hogs are going to path, how your kill squad's going to take out the enemy queen and the clan castle. And I want to show you how I planned all that out. So I'm in Sketch, and I noticed a few things first of all. I noticed that there are some spots for potential giant bombs here, 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 and here. Now, I don't believe that the giant bombs are here or here. The reason that I don't believe that, even though there is very nice hog pathing into a potential giant bomb there, you notice there is very good hog pathing into a potential giant bomb here, and there's very good hog pathing into a potential giant bomb there. The reason that I don't believe that there is a double giant bomb is because that space is 2x3, which means a double giant bomb can't fit there. It could fit in the direction that the line is tracing, but that's not really optimal. So I think instead the double giant bombs are going to be near the crossbows. So I think they're going to be here and here. Another reason that I think that is because this designer has put a lot of high hit point buildings here, which basically say, do not come this direction. So I'm going to go that direction. And I think that I'm going to get the archer queen and a double giant bomb when going that direction, and then I'm going to hog behind it. Now we have to decide which way we're going to hog. We have two options. We could go this direction, or we could go this direction. Now I'm going to choose one of those two directions because I want to skirt my kill squad so that I can try to keep as much of it up at a time as possible. The reasoning is quite simple there. I want my queen to stay alive to do more damage. If the king dies, I don't care. I want as many wizards to live as possible. And I want the hogs to path around essentially either clockwise or counterclockwise around this base, and that's going to line them up really well for heals. So let me show you how I choose which direction to hog, and I'm going to get rid of some of these annotations. Okay, so I'm going to choose to go from the east side, and I'm going to show you why. If I hog from this direction and bring in some hogs over here, my hogs are generally going to path over here, which is great, pass very nicely for a heal spell. But they're going to go right here in this direction, and I've already identified that I think there's a double giant bomb right there. And so if they path right toward it, I'm going to get a lot of bacon, and that's not good. However, if I path in this direction, like this, I'm going to have a beautiful heal spell that's going to go down right here. And then my hogs are going to continue pathing in a very nice direction this way. And I might even bring in some hogs here or here to just shape them in the direction I want. And you notice, if they go this direction, I'm actually going to get that arrow out of the way. If they go this direction and I let them go all the way here, they're going to come back this way instead of coming back this way. So in other words, I may be able to skirt that double giant bomb entirely. So that's my planning in going into this attack. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to start with an anchor archer down south, and then I'm going to lure this very easy to lure clan castle. You'll note I use one barbarian and I get a full lure. I had some extra barbarians just in case, but I assume that with a very cheap lure I could get them all over there. And sometimes people are reluctant to lure this way because it takes so long to get there. But I want to note why this is effective because it saves a rage, and I'll explain how in a moment. So we're going to get that dragon down in the corner. One nice thing is the dragon flies faster than the loons, so you have a chance to clear the dragon before the loons get there. So I drop two archers, 3 wizards, and my archer queen. And you'll note that I'm able to take down everything very effectively. I've already started my golem drops. I'm putting 2 wizards on each storage so I can get a funnel faster. And you'll note that even though these are very high hit point buildings, they're going down pretty quickly. So now I've got my jump optimally placed to get my golems into that first layer of defense, and also to get my kill squad into the queen. Here I'm going to have my king jump in and murder the archer queen. And right about now you can start your hogging. You notice I'm going to drop a few hogs over to this side over here to to take out defenses, and then I'm going to do kind of a counterclockwise hog. So you know my queen has taken out some centralized defenses. There's one giant bomb triggered. The other is going to be skirted by my hog, so I don't worry about it. And actually I get a little lucky because the skeleton trap spawns in a way that my queen is going to attack them, although actually my queen is being stupid and hitting a wall right now. Okay, so now we have our hogs pathing around. You notice we're very patient with our remainder hogs. Drop a poison. We were fortunate to have a hog split to trigger that double giant bomb. And now it may not look like a lot of hogs, but under heals, they're going to do just fine. So we wait, we're patient with that last heal. And while we're doing this, we need to be thinking about cleanup. So we have a couple cleanup wizards dropped over here. And now we have our hogs doing their thing, wrecking the remaining defenses. And they are pretty much at full HP, even though we had a spring trap there. So queen, I saved the archer queen ability, used it for the barbarian king, and now my queen's going to do what she does best and beat on some more walls. While that's happening, you notice that the wizards are moving around the base in a counterclockwise fashion. And one little game that I would suggest you try to play while you're waiting for this slow cleanup is to guess which building is going to die last. The reason that that's helpful is often what we try to do is shape a base. So we try to use our primary hog attack, we try to use our heroes, and we try to use our cleanup troops to shape a base in a certain direction. And you'll know you're doing that well when all your troops meet up in the same spot at the end of the raid. Okay, so there we have a 3-star, and you'll see I'm number 5 against their number 5, so it was a fair attack, and it was a fresh 3-star, which is always helpful, and there you see my composition. So, hope you enjoyed this attack. We'll have more to come shortly.